Alright, welcome back to my cooking channel. I'm doing some cooking in the kitchen, and you're welcome to join me if you want to watch along and have a laugh or two also. We got a lot of stuff going on today, so I'm going to make, it's been a respectful amount of days since Cinco de Mayo, so I think it's okay to make some tacos, because if you're making it on the 5th of May, you're just kind of being an asshole. You're just kind of appropriating culture that isn't yours. So, it's the 8th. Or, maybe it's the 9th? What is today? Tuesday? Can't be too sure. Can't look at my phone because I'm filming this. So it's been enough days where I decided that it's okay to make some tacos. So yeah, let's get started. Alright, so first things you're going to want to do is be aware of the fact that it's 4:20 p.m. Grab your beer and just have a little chug-a-lug. Because we like to celebrate in style over here in the kitchen. You're also going to want to preheat your oven to 400 or 420 if you are so inclined. We're going to be roasting some garlic, so grab a garlic, a whole bulb, and you're going to wrap it in some foil. And we'll get to that. So the roasted garlic is for the salsa, because I'm making roasted garlic salsa, which is going to go with the tacos. And then we're also going to make some like Mexican slaw to go with it. And so I guess the first step is to get started on the salsa, because this is gonna take a while. I don't know what I'm doing, just winging it. All right, so the first thing we're gonna do is roast this garlic. We're gonna just chop the top off just like that. We're gonna grab some olive oil over here, just a little bit bloop on the top there. Yeah, that's fine. And then we're gonna wrap it in this foil and just toss it in the oven for 40 minutes, and then it'll roast, and it'll be really get that nice roasty flavor. It'll be sick. All right, we've got ovens at 400. We've got our garlic all wrapped up nice. And I know this seems kind of ridiculous for one small thing, but we're actually using the oven at the same temperature anyway later on in the stages of the taco making. So that's why I decided to do it. It's not like I'm just going through all this trouble just to roast some garlic, which would be pretty ridiculous, so yeah, it's all planned out. I'm a genius, okay? I'm a cooking genius. Don't worry about it. All right, so for our next step, we actually have this beer that is not for drinking, but it's for cooking. Because these 5 ingredients right here are going to go into a pan, and we're going to kind of simmer some veggies in it for our tacos. And yeah, so don't drink the beer is all I'm saying. All right, so we got 3/4 of a cup of the beer in here, a 1/4 cup of vegetable broth, about a tablespoon of lime juice. You can kind of wing it with these things, because nothing really matters. This is precarious. Why have I done this? Then about the same amount of tamari, and just a nice handful of some chipotle hot sauce of your choice. Obviously, it doesn't have to be Cholula. I just kind of like Cholula. It's a pretty good hot sauce, All right, so we've got our mixture going. The five main ingredients. I already forget. Beer, broth, tamari, chipotle, and lime. And then we're going to toss in all our cauliflower, a whole thing of cauliflower, which I already chopped up because I'm a cooking genius. And we're just going to wait for this to get nice and hot. Let it simmer for a couple minutes, and then get all that goodness flavor going. You know how we do. Alright, we're going to let our cauliflower kind of simmer in this spicy beer broth that we've created, just for a few minutes, get all those flavors nice and together and absorbed and all good like. And in the meantime, I'm going to have the rest of this beer that was left over, because rule number 1 of cooking is you never let beer go to waste. That's rule number 1. Don't forget it. Alright, while our cauliflower is doing its thing, we're going to put a bunch of spices in this bowl here. And then we're going to dump the cauliflower in here, mix it all around. Then we're going to put it on a baking sheet, and we're going to put it in the oven. And we're going to bake those little guys until they're all tender and flavors and everything is going on, you know? You know what I'm saying? Flavors. All right, so we've got chili powder, we've got cumin, we've got paprika, we've got cayenne, and we've got garlic powder in here. I'm also gonna toss just like a handful of salt. Maybe like a little more. 'Cause salt, you know, you can never go wrong with salt, you know. And we're going to take these bad boys off the heat and just let them cool for a bit, because you don't want to really be handling the hot stuff with your hands. That's no good. So yeah, just wait. All right, so maybe I'll be the first to say that cauliflower is very voluminous, and it took up way more space in this bowl than I thought it was going to. We also have a chopped onion down here, by the way, half a white onion, and the spices are still down there. I'm just gonna have to figure out a way to just kind of like, you know, mix it all together without, one, burning myself, and two, spilling it out of this tiny bowl. So bear with me. I'll be back shortly. Once that's all done, you know, we'll toss it on this pan and toss it in the oven. Our garlic should be almost done, by the way, which is great. Good timing. So yeah, just stay tuned. Please don't go anywhere. I love my fans. All right, so a couple things. First thing is that I realized that it's 5 and dinner time is, you know, normally around 7 or so. So I might take a quick pause. I mixed all the stuff together, but before I toss it in the oven, I might, you know, go play a game of Halo or two. But yeah, I did mix it together by hand, of course, so I got to lick my hands afterwards. Always a perk of working in the kitchen. And it's delicious. It's goddamn delicious, I gotta tell you. Our garlic's done. I'll get to that in a bit. We work on the salsa at least while we wait. And it seems that we have some fans watching live. So I'd like to give a quick shout out to Jake Dyer. You know, I don't know the guy personally, but it seems like he's a big fan and he watches all the shows and he just seems like a pretty good guy. So, you know, Jake, if you're out there, you know, hit me up. Maybe we can hang out sometime and do cooking together in the... All right, it's salsa time. So we're gonna take all these ingredients. We've got the roasted garlic. We're gonna use the whole thing. We're gonna use this whole can of tomatoes. We're gonna use this half white onion. We're not gonna use all the cilantro, but we're gonna use a fair amount. We're gonna use these green onions. We're gonna just we're gonna use all those. Why not? We're gonna use these serrano peppers. You know, they're not too hot. They're no jalapeno. So we're gonna use all of them, and we're gonna use maybe half the jalapeno just for a little heat, not too much. You know, we don't want to get out of hand. And then maybe the juice of like half a lime, and we can use the other half, kind of drizzle on our cauliflower. And yeah, and then we're gonna toss that all in. You know, a nice little bzz, 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 you know, just kidding. It wasn't on food processor, and that's how you make salsa. All right, it's salsa time. We've got our tomatoes down here. We've got our serranos, jalapenos, white onion, cilantro, green onions in there somewhere, you know, around and about. We got some cumin in there. I think that's about it. Only thing I haven't done yet is the lime juice, because I'm going to do that right now. Just give it a nice squeeze. Just let it all out. Just yeah, use that strength that you honed in martial arts school. Just really let that, all of it, get it all out there. And then we're going to give it a nice hot blend, and we're going to just smooth it all together and make, you know, the most beautiful salsa of all time. All right, so we got everything in here. We got our blender on lock, literally. The one thing I forgot to mention is that we do have our roasted garlic in there. I used about 8 or 10 cloves of it, which is totally fine because although roasted garlic has, its own unique flavors, it does lose its pungency compared to raw garlic. So it's totally fine to use like way more than you think you should, because it'll actually smooth out the flavor in the end. So we're about ready to go. I'm just gonna hit on, I guess, and then I'm gonna remember that I haven't plugged it in yet, and I'm gonna do that. So hold tight. Alright, so we've got our salsa going. I remembered to plug it in this time. I like my salsa kind of fine, kind of smooth. So, I'm looking at it. Maybe it could use a few more seconds. If you like it chunky, just do a quick blend and then you're done. But I'm gonna do just a little more so. And I know it gets kind of loud in here, so I'm just gonna talk over the blender. I'm just so grateful that all my fans are really into the stuff that I'm making on my channel. So, thank you to everyone out there. The salsa looks great. I like the aromas are already like, goddamn, it smells like, restaurant quality. Maybe even better than that, because I'm a cooking genius. So, sounds great. We're done blending. It's taste testing time. It looks great, like consistency-wise, color-wise. It looks just like the kind of stuff that they give you in those, more authentic Mexican restaurants. You wouldn't really see this in like a Chipotle, but if you go downtown to Don Juan or whatever it's called, absolutely they definitely have this. So I'm just gonna get a little bit. Gotta leave some for the folks at home, and down the hatch. Here we go. Yeah, some good stuff. Absolutely. Maybe didn't need the jalapeno because it's already pretty spicy. I totally like my stuff spicy, but the folks at home might not. Otherwise, it's a fantastic salsa. I give it a 10 out of 10, and whoever made it is a goddamn genius. All right, so we're just about ready to put the cauliflower in the oven. We're gonna roast them for about 20 minutes or so. Just get them, nice and all flavorful and soft and goodness. And then we'll put the finishing touches on it, which is we're gonna, I didn't really feel like cutting up a whole thing of cabbage and carrots to make a coleslaw, so I just got the pre-chopped stuff. I'm sorry for cheating. I made a dressing here. It's what is it? It's 2 tablespoons of rice vinegar, 2 tablespoons of lime juice, 1 tablespoon of olive oil, and just some salt and pepper. And there you go. That's it. It's pretty good. You just mix it onto the slaw when it's ready, and then you top it on top once once you have your cauliflower in the taco. We have our salsa, already in the fridge, already cool. And last things, toppings, you can put some avocado on top if you like, and some jalapeno, and we got our little, the other half of the guy that was in the salsa there. And then just squeeze some lime on top, and you're good to go. You got your beautiful tacos. Thanks for watching. This has been another episode of doing some cooking in the kitchen, and you're welcome to join me if you want to watch along and have a laugh or two also. I'll try and get some footage of the final product, but it's still going to be a while. Maybe another 15, 20, even 30 minutes. So I can pop in another game of Halo. Because I love Halo, my fans love Halo. I did get some nice comments on the live feed, asking for me to say the word Cholula a few times. So let's just go for it. Cholula. That's about it. Goodbye.